Six Sigma as a management conception. For my own needs, I again reviewed several training offers, and the initial picture shows that the approach to the training is the same as 10 years ago. Six Sigma suddenly appears as something unique. Well, I understand that this is basic marketing for a training company to offer something unique. In 1 out of 5 to 7 cases, it is briefly mentioned that the roots of Six Sigma lie in Motorola. We practically do not learn what motivated Motorola's management to such actions. In one case, we learn briefly that there was someone like Dr. Harry. Enough to mention. Yet there are scientific studies in the field of management called case studies that describe this phenomenon. No one reaches for them, no one refers to them. Just amazing. I'm telling you about this to inspire further research in this area, and in this podcast I will only reveal a veil of this pseudo-secret, and it is as follows. TQM means Total Quality Management, is a management philosophy, while Six Sigma, or its hybrid version, Lean Six Sigma, is a management conception. From a scientific point of view, there must first be a management philosophy. What is then management philosophy? First, the term philosophy, which can be defined as a body of interconnected knowledge that provides logic for effective thinking in finding solutions to specific types of problems. Management philosophy provides the basis for solving business problems. It concerns the values, beliefs, and ethical norms that are considered necessary for effective management. Management philosophy. Its task is to create a management process that integrates the sphere of individual values of top management staff. It also includes the attitudes and value system represented by the management staff and through which they influence the organization. Management philosophy constitutes general principles of human action. Therefore, it should cover that part of management activity that falls within the framework of ethical norms and is a remnant of the normative determination of the course of the management process. The essence of the management philosophy is a compromise between economic and social values. To make this postulate more realistic, it is necessary to build an equally durable system of values for the top management for a sustainable system of company goals. The management conception is an idea, a concept, a way of running an institution or an enterprise, which should place it in the environment and allow for the creation of appropriate conditions within the enterprise to adjust the position of the enterprise to the expectations of employees. There are many different management conceptions and methods. The choice of one that is best suited to the specificity of the company depends on the management. In order to understand the differences between the management philosophy and the management conception, in our case, the difference between TQM and Six Sigma, I will use Dr. Deming's 14 theses to properly illustrate. The first one, strengthening the role and responsibility of management. But how to do that? TQM does not explain this. Six Sigma offers a proposition. Managers become champions. What will result from this? You have to decide for yourself. Point 2. Adoption of a new philosophy of thinking and behavior. For example, TQM says all customers are important. We work all to meet the customer's needs, and their satisfaction will affect the future of our business with them. Six Sigma offers to meet customer needs by implementing a continuous improvement process and starting it where the most important part of the business is. Point number 3. Resignation from mass 100% quality control. But how to do that in order to not raise the risk? Yes, Six Sigma proposition is SPC and quality built into the process. I will leave the rest of the points to your personal investigations and considerations. However, I will draw attention to one aspect here. I referred earlier to ethical standards. Don't they sound in points 8, 9, and 12? Why is it so important that I talk about it? For a very basic reason. It is enough to fail to meet one of these assumptions, and the assumptions are the assumptions for the functioning of the management conception. And then the entire conception begins to fail and fail. Fulfilling these assumptions is the goal of every effective implementation. Appropriate staff training, acceptance of the new management, and practicing these principles every day, which should lead to their full adoption by a given organization. It will be the topic of my next podcasts. As always, I encourage you to deepen this topic on your own, because it is simply important for a full understanding of what Six Sigma is and what it is for. I also encourage you to read books on this subject. Good luck making the world a better place.